I made a serious commitment to change my life a few years ago. I embarked on extensive research, sifting through countless hours of videos online and articles to discover the perfect side hustle that would resonate with me. If, like me, you started with good intentions, hoping to find a lucrative opportunity to make some extra money. However, after hours of aimless reading and video watching, you likely ended up feeling lost, overwhelmed, and utterly confused. I'm here to tell you that if you genuinely want to transform your life for the better, side hustles are not sustainable. They can be a distraction, basically a quick-fix illusion promising easy money, but they'll only fill your limited time and energy with low-paying work, leaving you stuck on a never-ending hamster wheel. Instead, I'd like to suggest an alternative way. Instead of aiming low, let us shoot high. In this video, I'll lead you through the crucial stages that will allow you to harness your spare time to establish a business that will change your life. Say goodbye to the side hustle that just serves to support your primary work and keeps you stuck on the hamster wheel. So, here's the key to starting a successful business: make a note of it and keep it at the front of your thoughts. The roadmap is: 1. Take action. 2. Determine an issue. 3. Fix the issue. 4. Make money from it. 5. Refine and repeat. Now, let's go a little deeper into these phases and show how everyday people have used this method to build great businesses. Stop delaying and begin acting. Stop watching movies, surfing for ideas, and looking for reasons to postpone your business path. Positive momentum is the key to success, and it all starts with that first step. So, get moving and begin. Once you're in motion, move on to step 2, determine an issue. The world is filled with issues that need to be solved. Don't wait for a dreamlike flash of inspiration. Instead, make a list of the difficulties you've experienced in your everyday life, hobbies, or employment. Consider the answers you could provide. Solving these issues may give a commercial opportunity. For example, let's say you're a college student who's noticed that it's often challenging to find a quiet and comfortable place to study on campus. Now, the following are the answers you could provide. You might decide to create a mobile app that helps students locate available study spots on campus, complete with ratings and noise level information. Alternatively, you could explore setting up a co-working space near the college designed specifically for students. By solving this issue of finding a suitable study space, you could potentially turn it into a commercial opportunity by offering a service or product that addresses the problem many students face. Consider what doesn't function well in your career or sector. What factors contribute to bottlenecks or inefficiencies? These, too, may represent prospective business prospects. If you run across a difficulty, chances are that others are experiencing the same issue. Step 3. Once you've identified possible difficulties, consider how you'll resolve them. Will you educate people how to address the problem, provide a service, or develop a product to sell? Here's an important point: don't get caught up in building the perfect answer if you haven't proven it in the market yet. Instead, develop and sell a minimum viable product, the smallest version required to address the problem. Pay attention to user comments and adapt your product accordingly. Imagine you've identified a difficulty: many people in your neighborhood struggle to maintain their gardens because they lack gardening knowledge and tools. Instead of spending a lot of time and resources on a fully fledged gardening business, you decide to start with an MVP. You create a basic gardening workshop, focusing on a few fundamental gardening topics. You offer this workshop to a small group of people in your neighborhood to gauge interest and gather feedback. You pay attention to their comments and adapt your gardening workshop based on their needs and suggestions. By starting with a simple gardening workshop, MVP, you can test the market's interest and make improvements based on user feedback before fully developing your educational program or expanding into gardening services or products. This approach allows you to iterate and refine your solution to better meet the needs of your target audience. Step 4. Determine the cost of providing the solution, taking into account all expenditures and your time. Then, determine the cost of your solution. You can do market research or establish a pricing based on your costs plus a profit margin. Keep in mind that, especially at this time, determining the proper price may be difficult owing to uncertainty. The aim is to pay your expenses while also making some sales, with leeway for pricing modifications as you learn more. Imagine you've decided to provide a gardening maintenance service in your neighborhood, as mentioned in the previous example. Step 1. Determine the cost of providing the solution, taking into account all expenditures and your time. Expenditures: you'll need to factor in costs such as gardening tools, transportation, marketing materials, and any insurance or licenses required for your business. Your time. rate for your time, considering what you would like to earn. Step 2. Determine the cost of your solution. Add up all your expenditures and the cost of your time for a single gardening job. Let's say this amounts to $50 per job. Step 3. You can do market research or establish pricing based on your costs plus a profit margin. Research the local market to see what other gardening services are charging for similar work. You find that competitors are charging an average of $70 per job. Step 4. Keep in mind that, especially at this time, determining the proper price may be difficult owing to uncertainty. You notice that due to increased demand for gardening services in your neighborhood, some competitors have raised their prices to $80 per job. Step 5. The aim is to pay your expenses while also making some sales, with leeway for pricing modifications as you learn more. You decide to initially price your gardening service at $60 per job. This price covers your costs and allows for a modest profit while remaining competitive in the market. Over time, as you gather more data on customer demand and competition, you may adjust your pricing strategy to maximize your profitability and meet market conditions. This approach helps ensure that you cover your expenses and make some profit while remaining flexible enough to adapt to changes in the market. As you gain more experience and insights, you can fine-tune your pricing strategy to better meet your business goals. Finally, step 5 is to refine and repeat. Based on client input, always enhance your product. Investigate strategies to grow your firm in order to make it more effective and lucrative. As your company expands, you might use more resources, procedures, software, or machines. Let's continue with the example of your gardening maintenance service. Step 1. You started your gardening service by offering basic maintenance, charging $60 per job. Step 2. You've received input from your clients after several gardening jobs. They appreciate your service but suggest that you offer additional services like landscaping design to enhance their gardens further. Step 3. You decide to listen to your clients and enhance your offering. You invest in additional gardening equipment and educate yourself on landscaping design. Step 4. You start offering landscaping design services as an add-on to your gardening maintenance. You price this new service at $150 per job, which covers the additional time and materials required. Step 5. Over time, you notice that your clients are enthusiastic about the landscaping design service, and it becomes a significant part of your revenue. Your business is growing. As your business expands, you can further refine and repeat the process. You invest in more advanced gardening tools and equipment to improve efficiency and quality of service. You hire additional gardeners to handle the increased demand for your services. You explore digital tools and software to streamline scheduling, billing, and client communication. You consider expanding your service area to nearby neighborhoods to reach more clients. By continuously seeking input from your clients, enhancing your offerings, and investing in resources and procedures to make your business more effective, you can grow your gardening service into a more profitable and successful venture. This process of refinement and expansion can be applied to various businesses and industries to achieve long-term success. In summary, the 5 steps are: 1. Take action. 2. Determine an issue. 3. Fix the issue. 4. Make money from it. 5. Refine and repeat. There are several examples of regular people gaining commercial success by adhering to these ideas. They aren't brighter, luckier, or better than you, they just spotted a problem, proposed a solution, and acted. Don't squander time on side hustles if you truly want to achieve life-changing achievement. Instead, concentrate on identifying issues and developing solutions. Begin right away, and I'll see you in the next video.